announced the launch of operations in Sri Lanka. We're talking of flights, hassle-free, on time, low fares, least cancellations, the best online performance, and daily flights. We're invited to the head table, Mr. Sanjay Kumar, who is the Chief Commercial Officer of Indigo, and also Mr. Malik Arsukuratna, MD Himas Leisure Travel Aviation, to the head table. And to start off, we have Mr. Sanjay Kumar, who will talk to you and explain all about the product and what's in store for us in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, good morning everybody, and thank you very much for taking time out this morning to be part of this little bit of brief about our operations in Sri Lanka. Before we do that, let me kind of thank Himas Travel, who's been a part of our Sri Lanka operations. They are our representative as a GSA here in Sri Lanka. So before we start, I will just kind of summarize our background for last 10 years, 11 years of operation. We have put in about 16 slides, which will give you an indication as to how Indigo has developed its business model so far, and what are we going to do as far as Sri Lanka operations is concerned. Indigo is about three things, and this slide has not changed for the last 11 years. Indigo believes in on-time, low-fare, and courteous and hassle-free travel, and this is one basic theme of the business for the company over last 11 years. Everything, whatever we do, is centered around these basic three parameters of the business, and that is why we have been able to kind of build up this organization over a period of time based on these basic three fundamentals. Today, we are the largest airline in terms of the market share. As for the November data, we are at 39.4% of the market share, domestic market share in India. We are fastest growing airline and the only profitable airline for last 9 years. Cost structure in the world as far as airline operations are concerned. We have flown over 200 million passengers till date. In fact, we flew our 200 millionth passenger as recent as December, and we celebrated the flying of 200 millionth passenger for our operations. Today, we are the world's largest, fastest growing LCC in the world, and we are among the top 5 LCCs of the world. We are number 4 today, after Southwest, EasyJet, Ryanair, and then Indigo. Here to announce the launch of our 3 flights a day to Colombo market, Colombo to Bangalore, Bangalore to Colombo. That will be a daily flight, and Colombo to Chennai. Very, very good convenient timing at 9:15 in the morning and 20:30 in the evening. Likewise, Chennai Colombo will be 6:55 and 1200 hours out of Chennai. We are very sure that customers who are frequently traveling to India, and also a lot of Indian customers who are coming to this market, will be able to take the advantage of our expanding operations. We have got a feedback that Colombo is one of the fastest growing destination as far as Indian tourists are concerned, and our induction of this flight will only help build up that great opportunity for the Indian travelers to come into this market and make use of the tourism opportunity which are prevalent in this beautiful country. Not only that, we also know there is a lot of similarity and a lot of ethnic connections between India and Sri Lanka, and I think whether you talk about the Buddhist traffic, whether you talk about Tamil traffic, there are a lot of synergies, trade and religion. There are various reasons for people to travel to India back and forth, and I think with the induction of our flights, right now we are starting with 3 flights a day, 2 from Chennai, 1 from Bangalore, but over a period of next couple of months, we should be able to grow this network to a wider range and more destination out of India.
Comprehensive macro image of the product and its operations impacting Sri Lanka.
Since June last year, we have been operating as the GSA for Indigo Airlines, and in January we'll be starting operations to Sri Lanka. The significance to the country of this carrier is that India being the biggest tourist market into Sri Lanka, and Indigo being the biggest carrier out of India, there's a very strategic importance of this airline starting its operations. And also from our perspective, Hema's perspective, it is of direct relevance to our GSA portfolio. It's a flagship airline, and it's a prestige for us to add that airline into our. So initially, Indigo will start with 3 flights a day from India, 2 from Chennai and 1 from Bangalore, and we expect this frequency to increase going forward. And also this will create a new market segment both ways. More and more passengers will start flying from India to Sri Lanka, and also from Sri Lanka to India there will be passengers, new passengers that will be flying. So, as far as the airline is concerned, we will work closely with the airline to deliver their growth plans in Sri Lanka. In addition to that, we will work very closely with the airline to promote more and more tourism from India to Sri Lanka, because from Hema's perspective, we have a tourism arm as well. So it directly coincides with our sector strategy.